Iran says
Iran.
Once the second largest economy in the Middle East, Iran is now spiraling. Its currency is collapsing. Protests are erupting. Shelves are empty. Jobs are vanishing. But this isn't just a recession. This is collapse. A nation of over 85 million people is being slowly suffocated by inflation, sanctions, and systematic economic failure. How did this happen? And what happens next? In 2018, $1 was worth 55,000 Iranian rials. By 2025, it had crossed 1 million. The rial, Iran's national currency, is now one of the weakest in the world. A decade ago, an Iranian family could buy a week's groceries with a single bill. Today, that same bill might buy a loaf of bread. People convert their salaries into US dollars, gold, or even food, anything that retains value. Street money changers thrive. Official exchange rates are ignored. In Tehran's bazaars, prices are written in pencil, erased, and rewritten daily. This is not just currency devaluation. It's economic erosion, and no one is spared. In 2015, Iran signed the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, the nuclear deal. In return for nuclear limits, sanctions were lifted. Briefly, the economy grew. But in 2018, the U.S. withdrew. Sanctions returned stronger than ever. Iran's oil exports plummeted from over 2 million barrels a day to less than 400,000. International banks froze Iranian accounts. Swift access was cut. Imports dried up. Factories closed. Even essential goods like medicine became scarce. The government printed more money to survive, which only fueled inflation. Sanctions intended to weaken the regime ended up crippling daily life. Inflation in Iran isn't measured in years, it's measured in weeks. Meat, rice, eggs, all have become luxuries. The government issues digital food coupons worth millions of rials. But in reality, they're worth just a few dollars. A family of four might spend over 70% of their income just on food. Parents go hungry so their children can eat. Electricity bills are unaffordable. Rent prices double. Marriage rates fall. Birth rates fall. It's a society under pressure from every side that Iran's hospitals are struggling. Medication is scarce. Blackouts interrupt surgeries. Doctors and nurses emigrate. Teachers work 2 jobs just to survive. Schools lack heat in winter. Universities lose faculty. Even postal services have slowed. Infrastructure is cracking. Government salaries are paid late. Pensioners line up for bread. The collapse isn't sudden. It's slow. And it's everywhere. 70% of Iran's population is under 35. But most of them want out. Unemployment among youth exceeds 25%. Educated graduates can't find jobs. Many become taxi drivers or delivery workers. Others leave, legally or illegally. Engineers move to Canada. Doctors to Germany. The smartest minds are leaving. And those who remain, they're angry. They feel abandoned. A generation without a future. Corruption scandals make headlines, then disappear. Government officials live in luxury while pensioners beg for bread. Budgets for social welfare shrink, while military and religious institutions grow richer. Transparency is nearly non-existent. Anti-corruption journalists are jailed. The people no longer trust the system or each other. What they see is a regime focused on survival, not service. Since 2022, Iran has seen repeated waves of protest. Some begin with food prices, others with fuel costs, but they often turn political. "Our tables are empty" becomes a national chant. Women remove hijabs. Students clash with riot police. Workers strike. Retirees march. The regime responds with arrests, violence, and blackouts. But resistance spreads. From villages to cities, Iranians are demanding change, even at great personal risk. Some blame the West. Others blame Iran's leaders. The truth? Both play a role. Sanctions limit access to trade, money, and markets. But corruption, poor planning, and authoritarianism amplify the pain. Oil money is misspent. Reforms are delayed. Transparency is blocked. Iran's problems are as much internal as they are international. Revolution? Reform? Collapse? No one knows. Iran's youth want democracy, opportunity, dignity. The regime wants control. But history shows no system can survive long when its people are starving. What happens in Iran in the next 5 years could reshape the Middle East. Iran's economic collapse isn't just a financial story. It's a human one. It's the story of a father who can't afford medicine, a teacher paid in worthless bills, a student forced to leave. And yet, through it all, Iranians endure. They adapt. They protest. They believe in something better. This is not just about sanctions, inflation, or currency. It's about survival. It's about hope. And perhaps about a future still unwritten. Subscribe for more global. Let me know in the comments what you think and what my next topic should be.